Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Bluebird Magic, or welcome back if you've been here before. My hands don't match my voice because this is a voiceover, but yeah, I screwed up the audio the first time, so here we are again. But alright, so I'm going to introduce the letters to you in a second here. I'm going to point to them. Alright, group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. All right, so those are your choices. Yeah, so I'm sorry about the voiceover. We had some technical difficulties in this reading, but hopefully you will still enjoy it. Yeah, I just wanted to say a quick thank you so much to all of my subscribers, and thank you to everybody who has given my videos thumbs up or supported the channel, shared videos, any of that stuff. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you guys. It's just really nice. Thank you. All right. So in today's reading, it's not really as much of a reading. It's more, it's a channel letter from your future spouse / future partner / future person, So anyway, 4 groups to choose from. I'm thinking for this reading, it felt like this would be one of those readings where probably only one letter will resonate with you. Because each of the groups seemed to be a pretty different energy, but it is possible. I would just follow your intuition. So it's always possible that it could be that there are specific messages in, like, just a few messages in another letter. So if you're drawn to 2, it could just be that a certain part of the letter speaks to you rather than like the entire letter. So anyway, that is a possibility. So I would just recommend you follow your intuition. It is your intuition that guided you here to this reading in the first place and helps you choose your letters. So yeah, I would trust that. Trust your guides. Ask them to ask your guides to help you choose a letter. And yeah, so all right, I think that, oh yeah, I also wanted to say that having done the letters already, I would say that these are most likely to resonate for you if you are single right now and have not met your future spouse yet. Well, let me put it this way. Each letter pretty much seem to be from somebody who has not met their future spouse yet. So this is probably going to resonate most for you if you have not met your future spouse or future partner yet. It could also be that, like, you at the very least that you haven't met in person. So I just wanted to say that it is possible, like, if you do have someone in mind or you are with someone, you could still, watch the still listen to the letter, but you just might have to kind of edit out the parts that are about not having met yet. So yeah, you could do that if you wanted to. It's really just whatever you feel called to do is what whatever you feel is right for you. That's what you should do. So all right, is there anything else? I think that's probably about it. Trying to think. I introduced the letters. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and show you each of the letters now close up. Yeah, I'm gonna show each of you, or I'm gonna show each of the letters close up now so you can see them better. And then I will do the music meditation part if you still need more time to choose. All right. Okay, so here we have group 1. I'm going to show you this up close. We've got group 1. And on this side, it just says group 1, and it's pretty much blank. The group 1, I really had trouble writing this one out, and I felt like that could be a clue for someone, so I left it instead of using a new envelope that I wrote it really messy, so I don't know if that is a clue for someone. But anyway, here's group 2, and we have a rose. It looks like a little rose right there. And then down here we have some cute little flowers and a little, some pretty flowers and a little bunny. So that's group 2. And then for group 3, we have a little fox right here. So there's a fox, and then on this side, there's more flowers. They kind of look like maybe a poppy or some kind of red flower. So anyway, there's group 3. And then for group 4, we have, it looks kind of like a hibiscus or some sort of tropical flower here. Yeah, I think it's a hibiscus. And then on this side, we have more of those hibiscuses in the corners. So there's group 4. All right, so those are your 4 options, guys. I will leave you now to choose your group, and I'll play some music here for you, and then I will see you in your group. Okay, and if you need a minute to choose still, you can pause the video and take as much time as you need, and I will see you in your reading. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. Alright, so I am so sorry for the voiceover again. So my hands don't match my voice. I cannot believe I did this, but I screwed up the audio so badly that I have to record this entire reading over again with a voiceover. So essentially I'm just doing the reading all over again. So anyway, okay, first we're going to get into first we're going to do a little energy check before I read your letter, just so you can be sure that you are in the right place. So so I'm going to describe you and where you're at right now, and if it sounds like you, then you will know you have arrived at the right letter. So, right, there's your card. And you guys only had one card. And then I'm just getting the letter out here too while I'm at it. Tape was giving me some trouble. All right, so that's what the back of your paper looks like. It says, do what you love. And then that's the front of the paper. But we're going to put that aside for a second, and we're going to get into your energy check. So, all right, here is your card, or I'm going to show it to you in a second. I was talking here. So, oh, I wanted to mention, if you were wondering what I was wearing, it is a wearable blanket. So it was -5 degrees outside and the wind chill was like -21. So, okay, so here's your card. It is self-initiation. All right, so. All right, so for you guys, I'm feeling like this card has to do, the energy that I was picking up from you guys was that right now you are in a phase where you are working really hard on something. I was really getting a lot of like fire energy. I don't know, it felt like a lot of passion and a lot of drive and a lot of it just felt like a lot of movement. Like I kept hearing like some of you are well, you could be moving, but I was just feeling like a lot of movement in this group. Like you're making moves, or you're working really hard right now to achieve some goals, and it just feels like you're in a very like driven kind of state. It's like some of you might be like working really hard in your career right now, or making a career transition. Those are all possibilities for this group, but it just feels like a lot of changes and a lot of movement, a lot of progress, a lot of just a lot of really movement was the word for this group. Some of you could be fire signs too. That's something I wanted to mention. But you absolutely do not have to be in order for this group to resonate. That's just an extra confirmation for somebody who might need that. But yeah, it just really feels like you are, you're in a period of like growth and moving forward, and just making like huge strides, like taking huge strides. Is that I don't know why that saying is, I don't know if I'm getting that right. Anyway, but yeah, so that's basically the energy you're in right now. It's kind of like, it's like you're really taking charge of your life, and you are like, I'm going to get this done, and I'm going to get that done, and I'm going to make, this happen, and I'm going to make that happen, and kind of like nothing is going to stop you, kind of like an unstoppable energy. Like you're unstoppable, group one, and it's like nothing's going to get in your way. You can do this. Like you're moving forward, and it and you're strong, and you are intelligent, and like you are, it's kind of like an energy of like you're going to show the world what you're showing the world what you've got. Like you are really just putting yourself out there, and you're like you're basically you're giving it you're giving it your all right now, is another thing I was hearing. You're giving it your all. And so okay, I think that's all we've got. So now I'm going to get into the reading of your letter, which so I have the letter here in front of me, so I'm going to read it over voiceover. I'm not sure if it will, it probably won't match up perfectly with like me flipping the letter over, because I'm reading it at a different pace than I was when I was there reading it. So I'm sorry about that, but all right, here we go. My dearest. And they were very specific. I wanted to mention that in the original letter, they actually wanted me to start it with my my river song. So for some of you, if you have, and then they were like, well, let's just change it to to my dearest, because it was like my dearest river song is how it started, and then they decided it was okay to like change it because that part might not resonate for everyone. But for someone out there, you might be a Doctor Who fan, and that this is a clue to you, or your person might be a Doctor Who fan. So just wanted to bring that up for someone. Okay, so into the letter now. My dearest, I'm not sure you realize how strong you are, but you are. I see you, and I see you growing stronger and wiser and more determined, more hungry, more insatiable for knowledge and growth every day. And at the same time, you grow more thoughtful and kind and generous. You are a wonder to me. You really are. You are my greatest inspiration and my deepest strength, and you say I am yours. Or you will, I guess. Tenses are weird for me from the perspective I'm in right now. Just a side note, I don't know exactly what they meant by that, but that's just what came through. So anyway, all right, back to the letter. But I am yours, you know, in any and every way possible, and I will always be. We're kind of romantic like that. But yeah, I just want to tell you more than anything right now that I love you so much, and I'm so proud of you and what you've been able to overcome, what you're about to achieve, because you're about to achieve a lot, and they underlined a lot. So apparently you're going to achieve a lot, guys. Okay, sorry, back to the letter. You are so capable and so strong and so resilient and intelligent and creative and courageous and bold, and you can trust yourself, love. Your intuition is crazy. It's basically never wrong. So just know that you can trust it to guide you and to help you to make the best decisions and to keep you safe. Until I can be with you in person, I'm always helping to keep you safe in spirit. So just know, just so you know, I'm one of your guides, and you can call on me just like any of your many other guides if you're feeling lonely or are just wanting to feel more connected to me. Oops, the channeler says I'm running out of room, so I'll try to wrap this up. Side note, yeah, I did tell them to try to wrap it up because I just felt like from this energy that they were just going to keep going and going and going, unless I gave them some sort of time limit, and I wasn't going to have enough paper for it. So sorry guys if I cut your letter short, but that's why. All right. So anyway, they called me the channeler. It's kind of weird that's I'm referring to myself, but anyway, that's how it went. All right. So anyway, they said, you're amazing. You're basically a superhero to me. You've got this. You can do this. They kind of jumped around a bit. And you can make your dreams a reality. You're an amazing manifester and incredibly hardworking. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of your own power. Don't be afraid of your strength and to show who you truly are. Don't be afraid or ashamed of who you are, and be true to your beautiful heart. I love you so much, and I wish I could be there in person with you right now to help you with everything. But for now, I'm afraid you have to settle for me in spirit. Please always remember that who you truly are, above all else, is a pure and divine loving soul, mostly here to have just a journey, an adventure, a quest, an expedition, an experience here on this planet, and to write the best life story you can dream up. The type of story you'd like to proudly present at the end of it all and say, yeah, that was my life, and I'm happy I lived it the way I did. What a ride, and look at all the amazing things I got to do and experience and accomplish. So just try to remember that in case you tend to forget sometimes. Okay, I think that's all I've got room for, but I'll leave you with one more thing. And then, side note, the one more thing they left me with kind of just was this complete own tangent. I thought they were going to add something like casual, but they just launched into this really romantic, like kind of poetic thing. So just wanted to prepare you for that because it just like it took such a like unexpected turn. But okay, so back to the letter. They said, okay, yeah, I'll leave you with one more thing. You are the flower that blooms in the wild with no help from anyone and enduring the harshest conditions. And while it might be true that many might have regarded you as insignificant or disregarded you in the past, missing you or passing you by among the sea of other flowers, those lucky enough to get close to you will find you to have the sweetest nectar of all flowers and will revel in the good fortune of having found you. Also, you are the river that flows through my soul, that carries me back to the truest essence of my being. Okay, I'm hogging too much of the channeling time. I've got to hand the mic over to the next group now. I love you so much, again, and just take good care of yourself. You're an amazing person. You're kick-ass. Talk to you soon. Love, your eternal love. / your eternal optimist. So, yeah, so that was how they wanted to finish it. It was a really interesting group. They were kind of just bouncing all over the place. That was just their energy. It was like, first it just kind of seemed kind of, like first it was very encouraging and it was like, you've got this. And then it was kind of casual and kind of funny. And then it just launched into this like super deep, like poetic, like you are the river that runs through my soul thing. And then again, they were like, okay, well, I'm taking up too much time. So time for the next group. And it was really funny. This letter was a ride. Like it was not what I expected when I sat down to channel, and it was just kind of chaotic, but I really liked it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed your letter, group 1. I hope it was enjoyable to you in some way. I hope you got what you were hoping to get out of this reading / letter. And if you did enjoy it, if you could give the video a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. If you want to comment down below, that would be really nice. I always like hearing from you guys, and I do try to respond to all of the comments. If you're not sure what to write, or even if you do want to write something else, if you wanted to let me know that you were from group 1 and you made it all the way through, you could leave an emoji. You guys could leave a You guys could leave a cactus emoji. So if you're a group 1 and you'd like to say I was here, you could leave a cactus in the comment section. That would be really nice. And so yeah, thumbs up, comments. Yeah, I think I've covered it. I don't think I'm probably forgetting something. I'm almost always forgetting something, but hopefully not this time. Anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope, and if you wanted to subscribe, if you're new, I would love to have you here. That would be really, really nice. So if you wanted to subscribe, please do that. Feel free to do that. And I hope to see you again sometime soon. Take care, group 1. Bye. Hi, group 2. Welcome to your reading. I am so happy you're here. Thank you for being here. Sorry again that my hands don't match up with my voice. I did have to do a voiceover of the beginning part of your reading, as well as the entire group 1. I had to redo it because the audio was all messed up. So sorry about that, but at least it's not your entire reading. It was really just this intro part that got messed up. So yeah. All right, so we're going to get into your letter, but first I'm going to do a little energy check. So basically I'm going to describe you, and if it sounds like you, what I'm describing sounds like you, then you will know that you have arrived at the right letter. So if it doesn't sound like you at all, you might want to check a different letter to see if one of those might resonate better. But okay, so we're going to do that, and then we will read your letter. All right, so here we go. Opening the letter. All right, so that is your letter. Has flowers on the back of the paper. I'm just going to show you the paper here first. So that's what it looks like on the back. It has some roses and stuff. Some roses and little ferns and other greenery. And then that's what the front of it looks like. All right, and then here are your cards. Okay. So we're going to lay out your cards here. I'm going to show all of them to you. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what order I wanted to do them in, but okay, here we have the void. All right, so that's the void. Then we have towering magnificence. It was kind of not showing up very well, but anyway, there's towering magnificence. Then here we have soft. And we have the mother praise. All right, so those were your cards, and then the battery started to die. And after the battery died, I came back and I realized that the mic had been screwed up, that I had plugged it in wrong. And so then I corrected it. And so the rest of your reading is going to be normal audio, like, the way it was recorded in person. So just wanted to say that. Okay, back to the original reading. Hey guys, I'm back. Okay, I don't know what happened with the mic. Well, I do know what happened now, but I don't know how I overlooked it to begin with. But something was wrong with the microphone, and so I don't know how that audio is going to turn out. I might have to do a voiceover of all of it. I'm not sure, but I really hope not, because I think I did that in the entire first group too. So I don't know how this is going to turn out, but we will see. Anyway, okay, sorry about that. So I'm just going to start this over again and explain you guys. So, ooh, my goodness. Okay. All right. So what I'm feeling for you guys is, you guys with the void here are in an in-between phase of your life. Oh, first, before I get into that, I'm feeling a very, soft and kind of gentle, nurturing energy from this group. Like a soft energy, a kind energy, like a warm energy. I feel like you're a very kind person, and there was something coming through about beauty too. Like, you guys, a lot of people think you're beautiful, whether that's inner beauty or outer beauty or a combination. Even if you feel like that's not true about you, I feel like it is. And that's just something that's coming up for some of you in this group. But definitely that soft and gentle energy is coming through a lot in this group. So, and even with the paper you guys chose, with all of the flowers on it, it's kind of one of the more delicate, I don't know, it's kind of like it's almost a very feminine, I think it's a bit, I don't know, it's very floral, and it's very, I don't know. I just feel like there's something like sweet. That's another word coming to my mind too in this group. There's something sweet about you guys. So, yeah. But for what's going on in your life right now, I feel like you guys are in an in-between phase. So like where you've left one thing, like a transition, sort of like a transition period where you've left one thing or you're done with one thing, but you're not quite to the next step yet, or you're not quite to where you're hoping to get to yet. So it's sort of like you're in the hallway, like one door has closed and you're waiting for the next door to open, or you're knocking on doors, waiting for one to open, or you're looking and you haven't found it yet, but you will find it, but you haven't quite gotten there yet. Or you're trying to achieve something, but you haven't gotten there yet. But I feel like whatever this in-between period of time is about for you guys, I think it will vary from person to person. Whatever it is about, I feel like whatever you're headed towards is going to be, is something really big. It's a really big deal. Like you're going to have a lot of really great success, or I keep hearing destined for greatness. Like you guys are destined for something really big. You're destined to do something really, well, I'm hearing important. So, but I feel it's like everyone's contribution in life is important in some way, but I feel like you guys really are going to be at the, like in a high position in some way. You're going to be at the top of something. You might be in a leadership position, or you're going to be in a place where a lot of people are going to look up to you, or look to you for wisdom or knowledge or guidance or leadership in some way, or like look to you as an example. But I do feel like you're going to be in like a high up position, like that's where you're headed. So, and I just keep hearing destined for greatness. So you guys might be in the void right now. You guys might be in the hallway. You might be in the in-between, not knowing quite where you're going, or you haven't quite gotten there yet. But wherever you're going, it looks like it's kind of a big deal. So that's exciting. And it's funny because there was something about being in the middle, like being in the middle of a situation, like not quite there yet, in your letter that came up. So that definitely seems to be a strong energy in this group. Also, I wanted to mention some of you, this won't apply to everybody, obviously, but some of you could be mothers, so that could be a clue for you if you are, that this is a group for you. But for others of you, I just feel like you guys tend to have a nurturing energy, or like a very calming effect on other people, or yeah, I just feel like you have a calming presence, or you're nurturing in some way, and people feel like they can go to you for help, something like that. So, okay, if this sounds like you guys, then you have found the right letter. And all right, and just so you know, not every bit of that has to sound like you for this letter to resonate with you, but it in general, it should sound mostly like you, or if it doesn't, it's likely that the letter isn't going to resonate very well for you. So yeah, hopefully that made sense. All right, so I forgot to mention, in case any of you were wondering what I'm wearing, it's a wearable blanket, because like I'll be honest, it's a wearable blanket, and it's a reindeer. It has like a reindeer face on the hood. I probably didn't need to give you guys that much information. But like it does, and it's freezing cold. We're having a snowstorm right now, and the wind chill is -5, and or no, sorry, the actual temperature is -5. The wind chill's like -20 something. We're having like giant gusts of wind, and it's ridiculous, and it is freezing cold. Like obviously it's not as cold inside as outside, but it is not warm. It's still really cold in here. So I just broke down. I was gonna wear something pretty for the reading, but I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I have to I have to wear the Rudolph wearable blanket for this, because I cannot focus if I'm freezing to death. So okay, so that was probably information you didn't need, but I don't know. I just felt like I should explain. Okay, so now we're gonna get into your letter, guys. All right. Okay, here we go. My sweetheart, I can't think of a better word for you, because you really do have the sweetest heart of anyone I've ever known. Your love is so pure, and I can't tell you how happy I am that you exist, and how excited I am to finally meet you. I know it feels like it's taking a long time to unite with each other, but just know that it will happen in divine timing at the best time for both of us. I know, your favorite thing to hear, right? Divine timing. Okay. But for now, I wanted to tell you how much I already love you, and how much my soul longs for yours. Sometimes I think you feel my presence when my spirit is around you, and sometimes my 3D/embodied self feels you too when your spirit visits them. I just wanted to confirm that for you, in case you were wondering or thinking you were crazy. We also meet in dreams. Quite frequently, actually, but you don't always remember when you wake up. Apparently this isn't an 18+ letter, as the channeler put it. The channeler is me. They were referring to me like while I was writing. It was very strange. Anyway, okay. As the channeler put it, but let's just say that 3D me has really enjoyed those dreams that they remember of you, and cannot stop thinking about them no matter how hard they try. Not that they really try that hard though. I mean, they're the best dreams they've ever / we've ever had. Sometimes 3D me worries that you're not real, just like you've wondered at times if I'm just a figment of your imagination or just wishful thinking. And while they aren't confident that you're really out here longing for them like they're longing for you, they do hold out hope. Now on to the part where I encourage you on your spiritual path. This part of the letter was funny. I'm sorry, I just have to put some commentary in here. I mean, it's not exactly funny, but I just think the way these letters have come out is funny. They were kind of all over the place, but it was hard to like rein them in and keep them in one subject. But all right, anyway, sorry, back to your letter. Now onto the part where I encourage you on your spiritual path. It is quite the spiritual journey you've embarked upon, and the beauty of your soul and your divine essence that you've been uncovering, the divinity and magic in all things, the wonder and mystery of this existence. Wow. You're so amazing, and I just hope that you know that you're surrounded by so many loving divine beings, guides, ancestors, angels, and soul family and spirit, higher selves of beautiful people you've yet to meet in this life, but will, not just me, are all around you, supporting you on your path of discovery and exploration. And we're all so happy for you and appreciate so much the light and kindness and empathy you give to the world, and your dedication to caring about and helping others. You will succeed in helping many, many people in this lifetime, and the whole loving universe appreciates your contributions so much. The divine's love flows so easily through you, my dearest soulmate, and brings so much beauty and healing to those whose lives you touch. Thank you for using your light to help others use their light to brighten up what can look like a very dark world. You're pretty humble, so you might be slightly uncomfortable with this, but as far as humans go, you're as good as they come. And in case it helps, in case you need to hear this right now, I just want to remind you that you are always enough, just as you are, however you are, even when you don't meet the high expectations you set for yourself. You are always unconditionally loved by the divine, and certainly always loved by me. And I can't wait until we can unite in the 3D as well. I was going to make the channeler write out several lines from the song The Middle by Jimmy Eat World, but it'll probably be better if you just go listen to the song and just imagine that I'm telling you everything in that song. Anyway, it's been lovely talking to you like this. Usually I have to work a lot harder to get messages across to you, and sometimes you miss them or aren't sure they're signs from me or about me. I love you so much. We're going to have so much fun together and live so much beautiful life in each other's company. You're perfect to me, even in all your perceived imperfections. And also, this is kind of random, but you smell absolutely amazing. Okay, that's enough for now. See you soon. Always, your love. All right, guys. So that was your letter from your future spouse / partner person. And yeah, I think, I'm not sure, I don't think there was any other commentary I wanted to add. I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed your letter. I hope you found it, I don't know, I hope you enjoyed it in some way. I hope it confirms some things for you, or you know, was just, yeah, I just hope it spoke to your heart in some way and was just a nice experience. So whatever you were hoping to get out of this, I hope that's what you got out of this, basically. So okay, was there anything else? I guess that's pretty much it. All right, well, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Oh, if you guys would not mind too much, if you want to leave a thumbs up, that would be really nice. It really does help the channel a lot. And if you wanted to comment down below and just, you know, if you like the reading, or you guys could leave, I told group 1 an emoji too. If you guys didn't know what to leave, or you felt kind of awkward about it or something, if you wanted to, you guys could just leave a, let's see, also so that I know you made it to the end of the reading. Just kind of a way of you guys from group 2 saying I was here. You could leave a, you guys can leave a pink heart emoji. So you could use like the pink heart with the sparkles, or you could, I don't know if there's a regular pink heart without the sparkles. Can't remember now. But anyway, a pink heart. And then I will know you guys were from group 2. If you just wanted to leave that, that would be nice too. And that also helps the channel. And also, I just like hearing from you guys. So I do try to respond to every message. So okay, I guess that's it. Oh, also, if you're new and you wanted to subscribe, it would be really nice to have you here. But anyway, okay, I guess that's it. I hope I see you guys again sometime. Take care, group 2. Bye. Hi, group 3. Welcome to your reading. Thank you for being here. I'm so happy to have you here. And yeah, I hope you enjoy your letter. So let's get into it. But before we do, I'm going to do a little energy check card reading part of this, so that you can know that you've arrived in the right place and that this is the letter for you. So we're going to look at those cards first, and then we're going to get into your letter here. I'm just going to show you the paper first. So this is what the inside looks like, and this is what the outside looks like with the little foxes on it. All right, so anyway, we'll get to that in a second. So we have the breaking here. Contemplation. Falling. And Lovers. Okay. So, okay, group 3. I feel like for you guys, you might actually have even, some of you might have actually even been contemplating why you even clicked on the reading. For some of you, you might actually kind of have been reluctant to click on a love reading. I'm just getting that for some of you because I feel like you guys have been through, I feel like you've been through either one really significant heartbreak or you've been through multiple heartbreaks, but I feel like it's to the point where like you've really been hurt. And I feel like you're really reluctant for, and it doesn't have to be that you, I feel like there's going to be like a variety in this. I feel like there's going to be some people who are actually kind of thinking they're not sure if they could ever love again or trust anyone enough to let someone back in again. And for some of you, you do want to let somebody back in again, but you're still apprehensive about it, or you're still wondering like whether it's worth the risk of getting hurt again. I just feel like you've been really hurt in this group. Like you've been through some really difficult relationships. Some of you may have even been through a rough breakup recently. But I definitely do feel like there's a fear of falling in love again here, or at least an apprehension or a reluctance to fall in love again, a nervousness to fall in love again, and to open back up and let somebody back in again because of how badly you have been hurt. And I feel like, again, for some of you, you might, maybe some of you are just clicking on this to just wonder, like maybe you chose this pile because you were just wondering, like, does it sound like there is someone out there that I might be interested in? Like, is there, like maybe you were just curious, but still kind of reluctant or apprehensive to actually think about letting somebody in again. Maybe some of you were wondering if you'd ever be able to fall in love again, or if you'd ever want to. But whatever the case is, whether it's that or whether it's just that you've been really hurt and you're just feeling a little reluctant, whether you're really reluctant or just a little bit, if that sounds like you, then this will be the letter for you guys. Okay. So group 3, let's see if you want to see, and hopefully you do, because you did click on the letter, but if you want to see what your future spouse would say to you, what they want you to know right now, let's get into this letter. I actually do remember this letter, and from what I can remember, it was really beautiful. So, okay, here we go, group 3. Here's your letter. It says, my love, my dearest heart, sweetest creature, I'm so sorry that you've experienced so much sadness and grief. I'm so sorry your heart was put through so much pain, was broken like that, your trust betrayed. And I can understand very well why you might be afraid or reluctant to give your heart to another. To risk, this goes right, commentary time. This goes right along with the description, and I actually couldn't remember 100% what was in here. Okay. I can understand very well why you might be afraid or reluctant to give your heart to another, to risk the same heartbreak again. I know how hard it's been for you to heal, to recover. And maybe you're not even consciously aware yet of how hesitant you are to love again. But I can definitely understand why you would be. I can understand and appreciate all of you. And I respect you. And am in awe of the person you are. I love you. So, so much. And I would never hurt you like that. Never. I would never hurt you in any way. It is my deepest wish to be with you. To love you the way you should be loved. But I will respect your wishes if you don't want to take the risk again. I will still love you. I will love you always. I have loved you for as long as love has existed. So, eternity, and my love will never fade, never falter, never flicker. I will always want you and always want to be with you, and at least on some level. And I always will be with you in spirit if you want me to be. Even if you decide not to open yourself up to a relationship with me. That being said, I am hoping with all my heart that you will be willing to give me a chance to show you what a healthy romantic love should feel like. I'm hoping that you will open your heart to me and allow me to earn your trust. I will not let you down, I promise. I just want to bring you happiness and make you laugh. Make you smile, share this life with you. I want to love you. And I have to say this, it is your choice, of course. But I think it would be devastatingly sad if our love never got a chance to bloom. I think your heart deserves to finally get to experience the love it's been asking for. And that's me. Please let me love you. And please go read the poem, The Passionate Shepherd to His Love by Christopher Marlowe. I know this is meant to be a future spouse letter, but in this case, things are not set in stone yet because there's still a free will choice for you to make. But if you should choose to let me in, and I will be making an appearance in your life soon, even if you only open the door to me the tiniest crack to begin with, I would be honored to be yours for the rest of our lives. I will never push, rush, or pressure you. We can take things as slow as you want. Start as just friends if you want. Whatever you want. I love you so dearly. And I'm really hoping you'll choose to take my hand. Soon, your truest love. Whew. So, all right. That was a deeply emotional group. I'm not sure if I'm feeling your guys' emotion. Like, I'm not sure if I'm feeling your emotion or if I'm feeling their emotion or a combination of the two, but that was an emotional letter. Like, that was intense. The other letters were, all of them have a different flavor, but that was intense. Like, that energy was really, really intense. So, but it was like, I don't know, there was something about this group that I really felt like they were very heartfelt, and I felt a lot of sincerity from this group. All of those, future spouses coming through or future people coming through were really, really nice energies. But yeah, I just feel like this one felt really deep, and this one just felt really sincere and just deeply emotional. I did not expect anything like that to come through when I channeled the letters. I thought they would be lighter, but I always bring through what, Spirit said, what Spirit brings me, and what, the guides, whoever my guides decide to bring to me. It's sort of like one of those deals where, like, my guides are kind of like a go-between, and like the people that show up for my reading, like the collective of future spouses or future people that come in, future partners that come in, it's sort of like they wait in like a group, and like my guides like put them, like group them into a group, and then they kind of like decide, sorry, this is like a behind the scenes, did I already say this in the intro? It's like a behind the scenes look of how the channeling works, at least for me, like how I visualize it. And it's like the collective, it's like each group has a collective of people in it, and like the future spouses, like, or future partners, talk amongst each other and like kind of agree like what things will go in and what things won't, like what details will get tossed in there and which ones won't, so that it fits the best for as many people in that collective as possible. And then I channel those things through, and sometimes it's like, sometimes I do not know why the stuff that shows up does, but you know, I trust spirit, and I trust my guides to bring through the messages that, you know, bring through the collectives to me that they feel like I would deliver the messages to the best, or you know, that have the messages that most need to get out to somebody, because it would help in some way. So anyway, I don't know why I went off on that tangent, but that's just sort of a little bit extra knowledge about like how I do these. But anyway, so yeah, your letter was kind of serious, guys, but I hope you still enjoyed it. I hope it spoke to your heart in some way, and whatever you choose to do, whether you are interested in meeting this future person, they sound like a really good person. So yeah, I'm not going to say whether you should give them a chance or not, but yeah, hopefully that helped you somewhat in some way. I'm not sure if maybe it might be healing to somebody to hear, or I don't know. Like, I just felt like maybe this letter, at least for one of you, like this would touch somebody's heart. So I hope it did for someone. Yeah. All right. So anyway, all right. So I hope that was, I hope it gave you something that you were hoping to find in this reading, though, group 3, whatever the case. And thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for watching the reading. Well, it wasn't exactly a reading, I guess. Thank you for watching. Well, I'll just call it a reading. Thank you for watching the reading and being here. And if you guys did make it all the way through the reading and you would like to leave a comment, and if you don't know what to leave in the comment, or, you know, because you just aren't sure what to put, or yeah, or maybe you do know what you want to put, but anyway, in any case, whether you know what you want to put or don't, maybe you guys could put a fox emoji in the comments section below, so that I know you guys made it all the way through group 3, if you wanted to do that. And if you could give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, that would really be nice, and it does help the channel to reach more people. And subscribe if you're new and you would like to be part of the Bluebird Magic community. It feels so strange to call it that. I wasn't ever sure I would get this far, and it's just been really wonderful. And yeah, we're small, but we're growing. So if you wanted to join us, that would be really nice. It would be nice to have you here. So okay, well, anyway, thank you again. I think I covered everything. I'm bad at outros, but I think I got it all. So all right. Take care, group 3. Bye. Hi, group 4. Welcome to your reading, or welcome to your letter. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoy this. All right. Excuse me, I'm burping already. It's funny, I don't even think I'm going to probably be doing that much channeling, but must be a sign of some sort. Okay. I think I had, did part of my nail chip off? Nope, I think all the snowflakes are still sorry. getting distracted. I just saw like a piece of foil on the desk, and it looked like it was part of one of my snowflakes on my nails, but I don't think it was, so I don't know where it came from, but we're good. All right, so I'm going to open your envelope for you, and then we're going to get your cards out, and I'm going to do a little energy check for you guys so that you feel confident that you have arrived at the the tape is on the card. We're good. Okay, it's all right. I fixed it. All right. So that you know that you're in the right group. So I'm going to describe you, and if what I describe sounds like you, then you will know that you're definitely at the right letter. Okay. So we have sensual awakening, and we have cosmic butterfly. I really wish this card would show up better because it's so pretty, but I don't have the ring light on the top of the camera. So, but it's really beautiful. These cards are really beautiful. Okay. All right, guys. Oh, so I forgot to mention, I feel like I should give some sort of explanation about what I'm wearing. It is a wearable blanket, and it does have reindeer antlers on the hood, and I probably didn't need to give you all that description, but I just feel like I'm going to be open and honest about this. It is freezing cold outside. I was going to wear something pretty for the reading, but it's just too cold, okay? There's a snowstorm outside, and it is like -5. And then with the wind chill, it's like a wind chill of -20 something. And so, yeah, it's very cold, and it is very cold in the house. Like, it just can't really be warm when it's that cold out. I think, yeah, my furnace just can't keep up with that. Exactly. So it is like, it's cold, and like wind keeps, if like there's a big draft coming off of the windows and everything, and it's just crazy. Okay. Anyway, so it was time for the Rudolph wearable blanket. So yeah, that's what this is. All right. So that's probably more information than you needed, but I don't know. That's just me. I tend to give probably more information than I should, but all right. For those of you who are curious, you're welcome. Now you know. All right. So for you guys, group 4, you've got sensual awakening and cosmic butterfly. So I feel like for you guys, now is a period of time where you guys have kind of been rediscovering things that feel good to you, and really making more time for those things that feel good to you, just for and not just stuff that has like, and I feel like you're doing things just for the sake of them feeling good. It doesn't have to have a specific purpose necessarily, other than the fact that it just feels good. And you've been taking more time to do those things that feel good to your, specifically things that feel good to your body, like things that feel good to your senses. You know, like the old kind of cliche, stop to smell the roses sort of thing. But I feel like that's kind of what you're doing. You are stopping to really notice the things that feel nice and that feed your senses, that awaken your feelings of joy and passion. And I feel like, and I'm getting really, really warm too as I'm talking about this. So I do feel like it's sort of like your fire has reignited. It's sort of like your passion for life has reignited for you guys, or it's about to. And I feel like you are like this butterfly. You're spreading your wings. You are like you're moving into a lot of new things. Like you've been trying a lot of new things. You've been really allowing yourself to explore is something else that I'm getting. Like to explore and to create and to expand in ways and in areas that you hadn't before in your life. So I keep seeing like rainbows of colors. Like I just keep seeing, I feel like some of you could have even like, I'm not like, I'm not judging or saying that you should do this, and neither way. I'm staying neutral about this, but I'm just saying what I'm seeing is some of you could have even like done some sort of substance recently, some sort of like psychedelic, something, because I was hearing mushrooms. So, and this like sort, I don't know, some of you could have taken something and it could have, that could have kind of maybe sparked something like spiritually for you guys, or that's just, that doesn't have to be everyone here either. That could just be somebody, but I am feeling like there's just something here about like, I'm just seeing like a mind, like I'm getting a lot of imagery in this group. I'm just seeing like a mind opening, like, and all of these things like pouring into it. And it's like I'm seeing, it kind of looks like galaxies and stuff like in this person's head. And I was just kind of like thinking, it almost feels like some sort of a trip or something. I've never done anything like I've never done a substance, but I've had some weird experiences, like in meditations and things like that. But that's beside the point. The point is that it was making me think of that. So some of you, that could be a clue for you that this is your group. But wow, both of my ears are ringing really loud right now. I just feel like a lot of you you're expanding a lot spiritually right now, and your awareness of like the world around you, and also your awareness of your own body and the world inside of you is really, really expanding. And it kind of feels like the entire universe is something I'm getting, is like I'm hearing like the entire universe is in you, or you're seeing like everything in you as like a microcosm of like everything that exists around you, like the entire cosmos. Or this is big. This is like expansive. This group there's a lot going on. I just feel like the entire universe has exploded in your mind or something, or it did. And like there has been some sort of spark though, some sort of fire that has reawakened in you. If that part isn't resonating for you, it's just like some sort of fire or passion has reignited for you, and like your passion for life and sensual pleasures in life has reawakened for you, and you feel like in some ways it's almost like a child like feeling, in that like everything feels new in a way, or at least like there's this feeling of newness, like in wonder, like you look at things from a different perspective, and there's something like more magical about the world for you now, and more magical about life in general. When you see things, you don't see it the same way that you did before, and it's like everything is more beautiful through that perspective somehow. So and for others of you, this is like this also has to do, for some of you, this also has to do with like creativity, and like a rebirth of your creative energy, and maybe like a reigniting of your creative energy. Or there just feels there's something about creativity here too. So some of you may have like you're going through a period of time where you're like creating a lot of things. Maybe you're doing a lot of artistic work, or you know, you have a new hobby where you're using your creativity a lot. But I feel like whatever it is, it really feels like it's helping you to feel free in some way. It's like you've had a freeing of your energy, or your energy feels more free, and you're just enjoying, like you're enjoying the way food tastes, like I just keep hearing like you're savoring every little thing that happens. It's like you're savoring and like you're savoring every every nice thing that happens to you, and you're really just noticing it, and yeah, savoring seems like the right word for it. So and you're making sure you make that time for those moments where you can really savor things with all of your senses. Yeah. Okay. So if that sounds like you, that was a lot compared to the other groups. But if this sounds like you guys, then this is going to be your letter. Like if any of that sounds like you. So, all right, I'm going to put these over to the side. I feel kind of like out of breath. I feel kind of breathless or something after that. It's just like a lot. It's a lot of energy. It's really exciting. Okay, so we've got this lighter. I wonder why I said that. This letter. I don't know if that's a okay. Oh my gosh, that's funny because this group, I said it's like you're on fire again or something's reignited, and I called it your lighter instead of your letter. That's really interesting. So for some of you, it could also be like that this hasn't quite happened yet, but like you're on the verge of it. I wanted to mention that, or like it's just beginning. So if what I described sounds like a lot and you're thinking, oh, I don't think it's that much for me or something, it could just be that you're not, like, maybe it's going, it might actually become like maybe you haven't quite ignited yet or something, or you're just beginning. So I just wanted to mention that for somebody, but okay. Into your letter, guys. All right. So here's your paper. I'm going to just show you the back of your paper. Don't know if you can see it that well. The lighting's not quite right for this, but all right. So there's your paper if you wanted to see it. And the inside is like this blue color. It says, so like bonjour is hello in French. Right. So some of you might be French, or you might speak French, or it could be a clue that your future person, your future spouse, might speak French. So just wanted to mention that. Okay. Here we go. My love, I would shift the entire universe just to be with you. And in a way, that's sort of what I'm doing. I've been trying to manifest you. And while it's been taking a lot longer than I'd expected, I have to believe there must be some good reason for that. That said, I'm not too happy about how long we've been waiting to find each other. Sometimes it almost feels like there are forces working against us. But if there are, I know they can't keep us apart forever. Now that that's been said, I mostly just want to use the rest of this letter to tell you how incredibly beautiful you are, inside and out, and to reassure you that I will make the wait up to you. It's not too late. And even if it takes till we're 80, which I hope it doesn't, but even if it does, we will still find a way to have the romance of a lifetime. We'll be the most romantic 80-year-olds anyone's ever seen, and we will make every moment count. The Notebook will pale in comparison to our love story. Every movie will pale in comparison to our love story. And you will be the most captivatingly beautiful person I've ever seen, no matter what age we are. And I will remind you of that all the time. I will be filled with so much gratitude for our love. I really do hope we don't have to wait till we're 80, though, if I'm honest. I mean, sometimes it feels like I can hardly bear the thought that I'll have to wait another 10 minutes to be with you, let alone years. But again, I'm trying to be patient, trying to let go of how exactly it happens and let the universe do its thing. But sometimes that's just really hard. I'm sure you know the feeling too. Just know that I'm out here somewhere waiting / searching for you, and I'm so excited to finally meet you in person. I sense that you've been changing a lot lately, really spreading your wings and fully enjoying your life more freely, expressing your creativity, and transforming in some really beautiful ways. I'm so glad you're taking the time to feed your senses, making time to do things that feel good to you. I hope to do some of those things with you soon. I want to taste every sensual pleasure this life has to offer with you. God, I really hope we don't have to wait till we're 80. I just want to meet you now, to hold you now, to kiss you now, to hold hands with you now, and eat dinner with you now. Gaze into your eyes as we watch a beautiful sunset now. Do everything with you now. But I will wait as long as I have to. You're the most amazing person I've ever met, even though I haven't technically met you yet. I love you so much, and I say prayers / intentions for you all the time, that wherever you are, you'll be safe and happy. Until we meet, much love, your future spouse. And in this letter, I want to make a commentary. They were very, very impatient. It was so funny. This one was like, they were trying so hard. Most of the letter was about like trying so hard to be patient, but they didn't want to be patient, but they were trying to be patient, but they couldn't be patient. It was just really funny. But anyway, they're just really excited. They're very excited to meet you, group 4. And I don't know. It was a really cute energy. I really liked all of the letters that I did for this reading. I really did. They were the only ones that signed their name, your future spouse. They were very like, they seemed very sure about that one in this group. I don't know. I thought that was funny. Like, they even put like an exclamation point with a heart. They told me I should sign it like that. So there you go. And it was funny too, because even the handwriting in this group was rushed. Like the other groups, it was kind of closer together. And this one, I made a lot of mistakes, and it kind of was like the letters were bigger, and I went faster when I was writing it. It just kind of felt like their energy too. But yeah, anyway, that was a lot of fun writing that letter. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it in some way, and yeah, I hope you got what you were hoping to get out of this reading, and I hope you guys liked it. If you guys did like it, if you could leave me a thumbs up, that would be really nice. It really does help the channel a lot, and I really appreciate it. And if you guys wanted to comment, I love hearing from you guys. And if you're not sure what to comment, but you still wanted to leave a comment, if you wanted to leave a comment, but you didn't know what to leave, you guys, or even if you did know what to leave, but you just wanted to show that you were a group 4 and you made it all the way through, so I know, you guys could include like a little, let's see, which emoji? Guys could include, I really should have thought of this ahead of time. I didn't in the other groups either. A butterfly, of course. You guys, if you made it all the way through, if you want to leave a butterfly emoji in the comments, that would be really nice. Okay. So I think that's it. Oh, and if you're new and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be really nice to have you guys here. We're a growing channel, and yeah, it would be really nice to have you along on the adventure that is the Bluebird Magic channel. So, okay, and now I just feel like I'm getting silly. Anyway, thank you for being here, guys. I think I covered it all. Outros are hard for me, but okay. Hopefully I see you again sometime soon. Take care, guys. Bye.